Hello friends, hope you're well. In this video, I want to talk about how the pain of discipline is better than the pain of regret. It seems to me the more and more I talk to people, because I'm starting to talk to a lot of people now, through this channel, and some people just open up to me. I can tell some of the stories they have are rooted in a little bit of regret. It's usually with the older guys, I'll say maybe over 30. By the time you're like hitting 40, oh man, you've seen a lot, It seems to me like a lot of people are kind of comfortable living in regret. And it's painful to listen to some of these stories. I would rather go through this pain of discipline than going through that pain that these guys are going through of just regretting. There was this guy that I was talking to. If you guys have been to Atlanta, there's a Mercedes-Benz stadium. That area, about 15 years ago, it wasn't like that. There was no stadium back in the day. And I remember buying property there was cheap, land was cheap over there, but nobody wanted to purchase anything. Even if they had the money, they didn't want to purchase anything. So I remember talking to this guy who was telling me that he was about to buy this lot for $20K before the stadium was built. And then the person who was trying to convince him to buy it was telling him about how this new stadium was going to get built and the whole area is going to change. So imagine, he could have gotten that lot for $20K, but he didn't buy it. And instead what he ended up buying was a new car. If you look at the value of that new car that he purchased versus that lot for $20K, the lot is probably worth $120,000 by now. But that new car that he purchased is worthless now. Talk about regret, my God. Even me, I have some regrets too. For example, back in 2014, 2012, around there, between 2012 and 2014, I remember somebody coming to me and say, "Hey man, have you heard about this Bitcoin thing?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What is that? I don't want to be bothered with that. What are you talking about?" And I forgot how much Bitcoin was. Just look up the charts. Maybe I'll put up the chart of how much Bitcoin was in 2014. I could have purchased Bitcoin for a very low rate back then. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do here, but I'm telling you right now, I regret not buying Bitcoin in 2012 at least, when I first heard about it. That's because if you look at the price of one Bitcoin, it's over 100K now. I'm pissed. I'm speculating with all this chaos. 2 million jobs about to be lost in the federal government. There are mass deportations happening. New tariffs being slapped on Mexico and Canada. All these things are amounting to mass chaos and panic. And when mass chaos and panic ensues, it creates massive opportunity for those that are ready for it. Because this administration is not playing games out here. They already have a game plan to automate a lot of those 2 million jobs already. When 2 million jobs are lost, a lot of things have to change. The value of the dollar is going to collapse. It won't be overnight, but definitely. You're just going to wake up one day and be like, wait a minute, something's not adding up here. Like right now, there's a lot of things that are not, people are waking up to the fact that things are not adding up here. Why is my rent so high? You're like the frog in the boiling pot right now. You're feeling it. Some of us saw this boiling coming years ago. We jumped out of the pot. We were one of the first few frogs to jump out of the pot. But you didn't. Maybe you did, but some of you didn't. But it's not too late. It's never too late. Some of the strategies that people are not talking about is how to start taking payments. I've talked to a lot of you guys about how to start collecting payments. And some of the strategies that I'm using right now, of course, you don't have to copy everything I'm doing, but I'm going to have to start implementing this for my own business. I'm going to start giving my customers or my clients options, 2 options on how they're going to pay me. The first option is they're going to have to pay me through my Stripe account in US dollars. And then the second option, using cryptocurrency. Whatever cryptocurrency they have, whether it's Bitcoin, there's several, right? There are a bunch of coins that are out there on the marketplace. Bitcoin being the main one, Ethereum is another one. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, so seek a professional financial advisor on which coins you should be asking for or purchasing if you want to get into investing. But I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to start building up a healthy reserve of cryptocurrency this year. Even if it means that I'm going to have to take a little bit of hit on how much I charge, so be it. In my sales strategy, in my sales process, I'm going to have to tell my customers, hey, listen, by the way, this is my rate. I also accept cryptocurrency, whatever you have. There's so many platforms that are popping off right now. If you look at a platform called Coinbase, there's so many payment processors right now that are allowing you to get paid using cryptocurrency. So look into those. YouTube is full of content creators that are talking about cryptocurrency. So go educate yourself, because I promise you, if you don't listen to what I'm trying to tell you right now, you're going to be living regret. And that's more painful than the discipline. Right now, I'm at a farm in central Georgia. The reason I'm here is because it allows for me to be more disciplined in how I push out content, how I produce content like this. I can crank out even more videos now by being in complete isolation. That's the thing about a lot of you guys, is that you're probably relaxing, chilling, and you're putting off going to watch a 1-hour video on YouTube that will teach you on how to get paid through crypto. You're just pushing that off. I'm like, you know, maybe I'll do that later. Maybe I'll watch it later after this game. Right now there's a game going on. There's a football game going on. There's a basketball game going on. So there's a lot of distractions right now. A lot of you guys are cozy in those distractions. But I'm telling you right now, you're going to be living in regret if you don't pay attention to what's going on. The other thing that I love about being isolated, being away from the city, is I'm able to just take long walks. I mean, look at, let me show you this view. Let me show you. Do you see those views? Incredible. You can see for miles, I'm telling you. And it's beautiful. Because when you isolate yourself, you're able to think better. When you're able to think better, it means that you're able to get more work done when you're more focused. It's amazing. Is this for everybody? No. Because not everybody has access to a farm like this. What I'm urging you to do is figure out a way to isolate yourself for a little bit. Maybe it doesn't have to be like radical and intense like I do, because I go all in, I go hard. There's a way you can isolate yourself for even a couple hours a week. Maybe you can take off all of Saturday instead of going out and partying and doing brunch. Take one Saturday and just completely switch off your phone, switch off your TV, and just focus. Do that one Saturday every single week. I promise you, you're gonna get so much work done. You're gonna get so far ahead of the competition. It's not even close. Remember, the federal government is going broke. They're about to eliminate 2 million jobs. Everything's about to be automated. So those people that are relying on Medicare, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be impossible, but it's going to be tough. I hope you got some value in this video. If you still need additional insights, guidance on how to move forward with your home care business, schedule time. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Let's talk about it. I'm going to show you how to promote your home care business using online advertising. Even TV ads you can purchase now, and everything is super cheap. You can focus on a 50-mile radius from your county, city, zip code, and just completely dominate, so that when somebody's on their mobile device, they're watching the game on TV, they're seeing commercials. I can show you how to do all of that. Schedule time. Let's talk about it. See you in the next one.